second science class.
Second.
And today we learned about state of matter.
Yes, state of matter.
And then what did we do as activity?
Soap.
We made soap.
Soap.
It smells really good.
So
Very nice.
very nice.
Now, as always, we have a little quiz
Quiz.
for you. It's okay. It's not really a quiz. It's more like explaining what we did today.
Yeah.
Remember what we
More
did?
than experience.
Remember what we did inside where we boiled water?
Yeah.
We took ice cube and then melted it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we took notes. She
Yeah.
took notes
Yeah, I took notes.
of what we did. And there are vocabs, as always. Something says vocabs. And I'm going to test you about vocabs.
Okay.
Okay, but you can use your notes.
Yeah. My notes is always the answer. Always find the solution. Okay, what's the first what's the first question?
Vocabulary. What did we learn as a vocab today?
We learn melting, freezing, water vapors, boiling, condensation, evaporation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it for...
Solid water and boiling.
Yes.
Or gas.
Yeah, so the same from the other page. Okay, so we learned about how ice transitions into water and the water transitions into boiling. And we learned boiling transition into water and the water transition into ice. So from ice to water, what happens? What happens to the ice?
The ice melts and
Yeah.
it turns to water. Like we are like peoples when we go in like hot summer, our sweat became to come down our body like that.
So that's, but we're not ice, so we don't fully melt, but then we start to sweat.
Just sweat. We're not just a ice. Just explain like people living humans like that because we also sweat. The ice also sweat, but very completely into water. And if we go and cook our ice, and then it will turn into boiling water, and the smoke that comes out, it's called evaporation. Water evaporation.
And what happens when it goes up? It gets stuck onto the lid, right?
Yeah.
And what happens when you take up the lid?
When we take off the lid, there will be evaporation. The water will stick on the lid, and the water will and when we took out the water, it will call condensation.
It's when the water stops falling down from the lid, right?
Yeah, like waterfall.
Okay.
A tiny little waterfall.
What did we talk about when we said that when water changes into boiling? Imagine that we are the water.
Yeah.
Water moves around freely.
Yeah.
What about, imagine we are about to boil. We go out and step into the hot sun.
And we'll be like, oh!
We'll be
We're
jumping
just
around.
jumping, like boiling. The bubbles will come out. Like we are human beings. Like, oh, without any shoes.
We go up into the hot sun without any shoes on. It's hot, right? So we're just jumping around. It's too hot.
Oh!
That is what happens to water when it starts boiling.
Yeah. And if we're going to come back into water, we must. And the water as it already comes down, and we turn off the gas, and we put it into the freezer again. It will transform again
Into ice.
That's the magic of state of matter.
Yes.
Magic is like magic.
Okay. Remember how we talked about how energy gets absorbed and released?
Yes.
Yes. So, from ice turning into water, does it release heat or does it take in the heat? As it starts melting, right?
That is start melting. That means they given the heat energy.
What about when it starts boiling?
Boiling, I think it's take in. Then it's take in like like human beings in a hot summer without any shoes, like oh.
So from ice to water, it takes in the energy. It takes in the heat so that it starts melting, right?
Yes.
And then from water to boiling,
Boiling.
it takes in energy again, right? That's why we start jumping around.
Oh yeah, because we take in energy and we also sweat.
Compared to humans.
Yeah.
What about from boiling to normal temperature water? What happens?
They give out.
It gives out.
It give out. If we give out the heat, it will be cool.
Yeah, that's why
Cool,
water
like
starts to
opening,
get cold.
like we're opening AC. When we open AC, we give out hot energy. And when it's very cold, we turn into ice, like Antarctica. We'll be like, FNK.
very, very cold.
So,
And then we have 2 more questions left. We talked about movements of particles, right?
yeah.
We drew it over here. Let's show the
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't really see the camera, but we'll explain it. So the movement of particles. What does the molecules look like in ice?
Ice, it will be like, it's stuck. Like this chair. This chair is stuck. The particles stuck. And it's like,
It's all stick together.
it's like stick in a line. Line.
What about in water?
Water, it moves freely.
It starts moving freely.
And for boiling, I'm going to say, for boiling, it's like more freely, like wisdom. Boom, boom, boom.
Because there's so much heat, right? So that it starts moving a lot.
Yes.
Starts
Stop.
bouncing.
Bouncing. Yeah. Okay. What's the next question?
The last question is forces of attraction. How much it attracts each other.
Oh yeah. Okay. The extraction for the solid.
For ice, right?
Yeah.
What happens to it? Is it far away or is it stuck together?
Stuck.
It's all stuck
And
together.
for liquid, it's not that stuck. Like you can move a little more freely.
What about for boiling? Even more.
Yeah. Like,
Okay. That's all for state of
matter. And let's take out the soap.
Next we made soap. Do you remember what was the first step in making soap?
Yeah, we just boiled.
So
We just boiled in this thing.
we melted
Thingy.
the, what is this called?
This is called green
Glycerin.
glycerin.
Yeah, it's glycerin soap base.
Yeah, glycerin soap base. So, and this food color. This time I choose black pink. Black pink in the area.
What is this?
Okay. It's called like smells of
Fragrant.
fragrance. It makes the smells good. Because it smells so good.
We made some soap.
For black one, I think I use like lemon flower, and for pink one is like pomegranate.
Anyways, this is what we did this week. I'll take a close-up of the soap that we made.
Yeah.
And next week, Next week, what we're learning is a surprise. Because you like surprises. It will be a surprise next week.
Surprise!
Surprise. So, I'll see you guys in
Next
Watchers
week.
next week. Bye bye.